Welcome back to another Phasmophobia video. Today we'll be continuing with the event for now, just since we want to, just since at least I'll get like 5% today, since that should be my goal theoretically. I will be uploading a Helldivers video after this, and this one should be getting uploaded shortly before or shortly after that Helldivers video, depending on how things turn out. I'm gonna quickly check and see if my mic's working here, because after I do not want to make sure I want to make sure that it's actually working. Yep, it does appear to be working. It's it's good to do though. Yep, it's definitely working. It's been a while since I've done. I think it's been a while since I actually maybe I might have done it again before. So it might not have been as long as I thought. Yeah, it has not been as long as I thought. Because it was here before. It was here before, so. Now we pay it there. So it looks like it has to be in this hallway here. Let's also measure the temperatures here too. Just as a precaution, I guess. I know it definitely has to be in here, because I thought that was the only spot where I got any kind of cold temperatures. 3.9 right now. There's of course subject, the music box. Let's see if it's anything down here. Heather Lee. Heather Lee. It's probably gonna be freezing. It was quite possible that it's gonna be freezing, so I'm not gonna mark it off yet. At least not until I'm done, and not at least not until I know for sure. So after I've probably said this many times, I'm certain of it, that you do not want to, well, check anything off or cross anything out too early on, especially unless you absolutely know for sure that it's that ghost type. Well, then unless you know for certain, because that's all. There's things like the mimic and other things that may act quite. There's some ghosts that act quite similarly to each other. Although they have the differences, some of them do act quite similar to the other. So that is something to be aware of when hunting ghosts in Phasmophobia. So you have ghost orbs. We're not gonna cross off the mimic just yet, but I'm gonna say that the possibility is certainly did, and it probably moved. Yep, it's in here now. Makes it a lot easier to track though now that it's in here. I don't need to worry about it moving around or being too the area of effect not, or the book not effect covering the whole area. At least that makes it. So you have spirit box as well. So the chance of it being a mimic is there for certain, since the mimic has the spirit box has one of the 17 evidences, because after all, if I should go to this, the mimic is an option, so. Are you kidding me? It moved right back to the basement. Need to enter the bathroom quickly, so I'll be there, and hopefully I'll be able to get back quickly, because I do not want to waste too much time in figuring out what the ghost safe is. So I'll go put myself mute, put the on the camera, and see if I can find anything. So ghost orbs are sitting there, and why did I get freezing breath there at the top of the stairs? Weird. I'll be muting me back as soon as I can. Hope I am back. I may have taken a little longer than expected. Hopefully not. Hopefully not much longer than expected, because that's why I do not want to be wasting your guys the time I have and your guys' time, especially since I only have a limited amount of time per video. I do want to make the most of the time that I'm recording, at least. Because I know it's going to be a lot. Only going to be able to record like 1 or 2 matches, depending on how long. So I'm going to measure the temperature in here again. Could it be the twins? I'm going to clear the basement for now. Just to ensure the basement's clear of those rabbits. So that's why the additional points will come in handy. Video cameras and the incense I could do. For certain. Nope, nothing there. The question is, could it be nope, cannot be a Gorio, that's a good sign. Can be EMF level 5, can be not, can be ultra, cannot be ultra, can be freezing, and can be lighting, so. So it's not likely to be lighting, since it literally just threw the book. I'm willing to bet it's not a male. Heather Lee. Got 1 out of 3 videos, 2 out of 3 actually. Very good, a very, very good sign that I could actually be able to make it to 3 of those, to 2 option objectives done. The more optional objectives you get done, the better, because after especially during events, those give you bonus points towards upgrading your trophies and also completing personal objectives. Well, not only completing personal objectives, but just completing objectives in general. So if you want to complete your personal objectives, then the community will help complete the community objectives. But also, the community objectives typically get finished pretty quickly, though. Probably it wouldn't surprise me entirely if you got finished within the first day or 2, based on what I've seen within the first few days. So if you want to contribute to a community event, it's going to be and you're going to want it to be quite fast. It's not like I'm getting a V, so. Amy Lee. No, Heather Lee. There you go. Quite. First side objective done. Which means I can focus solely on discovering what ghost type it is. Does not seem to be giving me much evidence. It might be Zona has it might be a day. I know. It's actually hard to tell. If I am being honest, because it isn't really just laying one trait over the other. It's kind of maybe a yokai, but Could be a yokai, but like it's kind of really being difficult if I'm being completely honest. Might as well get this done while I'm at it. Amy, Heather Lee. Heather Lee. Turned off. It definitely turned off the breaker, which is kind of annoying because I have to go all the way up here and turn it back on. This ghost is really being difficult because I'm pretty sure I'm unprofessional. Let's say I'm on Nightmare without realizing it. Let's go. I'm gonna go put a crucifix down there. I'll grab a spare smudge just in case. There we go. I'm gonna put this down there just in case, because I do not want to risk the ghost hunting if I'm gonna be looking for those things. EMF level 5. Sedan. Now time to take one of these and go back up. I'm gonna start all the way back. I'm gonna start like from here. Yoo-hoo. Oh, that annoyed it. That time it worked apparently. There's a hiding spot there. Apparently they can make the ghost faster, which I do not want to do. So that one apparently runs off. Interesting. Not many of them, not many of them tend to run. I'm gonna go, before I go to the garage, I'm gonna go here. Do this one first. Psst. At least I have a smudge. The smudges are quite useful for defending yourself against the ghosts. Probably gonna doing a lot on this map since this is probably an easier map. It turned off the breaker. Probably best to leave now while I can. There we go. First round done. Why is the ghost of Blue why did it look so pixelated? Weird.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
29 points? Not bad. Now back to the Willow Street. Need to stock one sanity pill and one salt. There you go. Got those are stocked. I forgot to add the one extra salt. But there's the salt. And let's get on. And let's get this over with quickly.
You've arrived. Check the equipment. Get set up before investigating. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
First I forgot which map I was playing on, but it says right there. I was just kind of trying to recognize the map from the appearance alone. It says a blood moon. The blood moon rises once again. Banana. Okay, let's see what we need. Don't need that. Don't need to keep that for a photo or anything, so I guess that it would have been useful for photos since it's kind of obvious. But I mean, it's kind of pointless to keep it for a photo if I do not need it, so I just let it be. I wonder how hot the PS5's processors get when running Phasmophobia. If it gets, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets like warm when running Phasmophobia, like maybe 50 degrees Celsius when running the game or during the Phasmophobia playthrough, especially during more intense moments. Maybe hot, maybe more than that, but I estimate like at least to 50 degrees Celsius if it. That depends on the map that you're playing on. Because if you're playing on like Sunny Meadow, the unrestricted version of Sunny Meadows compared to 6 Tanglewood Drive, it's gonna be much different. The amount of processing needed to be able to process the entire map and to actually process what's in the map and what spots what in the map floors and whatever else is there. So. Say chances are good it's down there. Yep. Definitely so. I think I can definitely do those two, the first two, maybe all three of them, but it's kind of questionable. It'll be kind of questionable for depending on how risky it is. Because the more risk, the less rewarding it is if I die. So I much rather take it safe and get less points than to play risky and get less points due to that. Due to a lot, and get a lot less points due to me messing something up or taking too much risk. John Thompson. John Thompson. Does not look like it's going to be using a spear box anytime soon. It's easy for running there. It's currently 9, it's currently quite late where I live, so yeah, it's not necessarily the best time to be doing videos. But I guess it's better. I guess doing a video later is better than not doing one at all. Because I do want to make sure that I'm maximizing on my opportunities to stream. But my PS5 is getting kind of warm, so that means it's probably getting to the point where it's using a lot or having a lot of activity, a lot of processing that's being needed in order for it to in order for it to run the game. At least that's my guess. Not sure what it is that's causing that extra heat. It could be anything from just the game to me talking or who knows what. Yeah, writing. That could also be why it's heating up so much. I'm gonna try not to waste too much time here, especially since I do want to get a certain percent done by the end of the day, or before I end the video here. At least a 2 to about 5% maybe or 5 to 10%. I'd say would be optimal for me. Just considering that like I want to get as much as possible during this event or during like the last few days. We have UV. Can be EMF level 5, can be dots, can be freezing, cannot be ghost orbs, and can be spirit box. Let's check for freezing again. 1.7, 1.1, 1.1. Chance there, it could very much be freezing based on that temperature right there. So it's not it would not be unreasonable to without freezing and wouldn't even be unreasonable to say that it is going to be freezing. So The other reason why the fan could be going off is because right before this video, I was playing a bit of Helldivers, and then that game often increases the chunk of heat. That game alone often does so. There you go, gonna EMF level 5. It's a mining. Yes, I don't think I've had a miling for quite a while, so that makes things a little more interesting. If I am being completely honest. I did not grab a picture of the cursed object yet, so I will go grab the camera to do that. Except all, might as well go grab the extra bit of cash. I might not be getting the maximum amount. I'm at least gonna be getting something. I would much rather max out on get as much as possible using as quickly as possible than have to play the risky waiting game. It may taking a long time. So.
back. I've got some jobs ready for you.